Hello, everyone. I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Sport Clips Haircuts VFW Help a Hero 200 at Darlington Raceway, race 25 of 33 of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. VFW, by the way, is Veterans of Foreign Wars. We're here at the track Too Tough to Tame, the 1.33 egg-shaped mile. Wait a minute. 1.33 egg-shaped oval. And I also want to make sure it's 1.33 like I think it is. Because actually, I'm thinking I might be off. It's 1.366. Slightly, almost there. Okay. Nashville's 1.33. Anyway, it's Labor Day weekend, which means we can stay up late on Sunday for the Cup race and do nothing the next day. It's wonderful. But anyway, before we got that 500-mile feature, we got the 200-mile feature. See, got a couple drivers from the Cup Series leeching down. Larson in the Hendrick 17 for the first oval appearance of the number 17 car. Wait a minute. Is that right? No. Larson ran this race last year. I'm an idiot. We got Kyle Busch in the number 10 for Colleague. We got Denny Hamlin in his annual Darlington race in the Joe Gibbs number 19. Last year, we saw one incredible finish between Sheldon Creed, Noah Gragson, and Kyle Larson, with Noah Gragson getting the win after the failed video game move by Sheldon Creed and with chaos on the last lap. Who knows how this one will go? Also, I'm a little stuffed up, so pardon me.
Ew.
Well, hold on a minute. Well, I forgot I was in VC. Did someone join? It's Astro Sniper, my man. How's it going?
Good.
Alrighty. So you're watching this one too?
If I can. No life
we
feed
got
at
the
the moment.
wait, unmute. Oh, shit, I gotta miss the song. Fast crossing county line just to make my name in the city. I worked for this through all these years, and I wouldn't break or back down. I fought through all my fears and all of my frustrations. I seen the light, it's getting clear. I know, I'm taking it down. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's my time. I'm taking it now. I'm taking it now. I started recording. I like the intros more than I thought I would.
And Rick, already this weekend, Cole has gotten his Darlington stripe right here on the right rear.
You gotta be fucking kidding. They're sending the car out with the Darlington stripe? Wow.
He knows where things are, where things stand between him and this place. He said, no, I do not like to do that at all. We hope we work the handling out.
Got two wins this season at Darlington. Also, something I never noticed, the No 00 has chrome numbers.
Damn.
Number 7 car, with the same sponsor that they won with at Darlington last week, also with a stripe. And that race was quite a finish. 5 1/1000ths of a second separating Justin Allgaier and Sheldon Creed.
It's a new racetrack, a new focus. So what do they want to accomplish this weekend at Darlington?
In my camera POV, God, that wall looks like it's taken a hit, and a hit it takes.
What about the back wall?
Oh, one of the walls looks like it's been scraped, like it was,
that is,
how would you call it?
Typical Darlington.
Like you're driving NASCAR and you just drive the wall.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I don't, how much do you know about Darlington? Because it's very typical for this track. It's so common to scrape the wall at this track because of how hard it is to drive that it's called a Darlington stripe. Excuse me.
It's the wall where the S.C is on turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, that sounds very accurate.
Rolf, the third.
Command given by a veteran.
On behalf of Sport Clips and the veterans of foreign wars, proudly proclaim, drivers, start your engine!
A very spirited command as we go over the starting lineup. 38 cars taking the field, or taking the track. With 38 cars make up the field with one D&Q, the number 44 of Dawson Cram for Alpha Prime Racing. Starting 38th, driving the number 35, Syap Chevrolet for Emerling Gage Motorsports, Patrick Emerling. And wait.
Easy to do, the fast way around this racetrack.
Dale Jr. showing off the Darlington stripe.
Sometimes you're going to hit that wall, Jeff, and it's
The wall.
easy to do.
It is easy to do. One of the reasons why is check out this asphalt. This is part of the beauty of this racetrack. Look how thick these rocks are. They stick out of the asphalt. And what does that do? It absolutely rips the tires apart. So every time you drive into this corner, it's pulling speed out of the car, and you as a driver got to adjust. You do it wrong, boom, you get to that wall. When we come back, we're going green.
All right, starting 37th, driving number 92, Startron Alloy Chevrolet for DGM Racing, Josh Williams. Starting 36th, driving number 43, Southern Elevator Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing, it's Ryan Ellis. Starting 35th, driving the number 02, To The Point Chevrolet for Our Motorsports, Blaine Perkins. Starting 34th, driving number 38, FGR XL Bucked Up Ford for RSS Racing, Joe Graff Jr. Starting 33rd, driving the number 08, Powerhouse Diesel Ford for SS Greenlight Racing, Chad Fincham. Starting 32nd, driving the number 53, JF Electric Toyota for Emerling Gage Motorsports, Matt Mills. Starting 31st, driving the number 6, County Auto Auction of Central Florida Chevrolet for JD Motorsports, Brennan Poole. JF Electric Toyota. I don't remember what make I said for Matt Mills, but it's a Toyota. Starting 30th, driving the number 26, Crush Lime Margarita Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing, Kaz Gralla. Starting 29th, driving the number 66, CRC Breaklean Ford for MBM Motorsports, Timmy Hill. Starting 28th, driving the number 4, KSDT CPA Chevrolet for JD Motorsports, Kyle Weatherman. Starting 27th, driving the number 07, Pop Smart Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing, Stefan Parsons. Starting 26th, driving the number 51, Booze Pop Chevrolet for Jeremy Clements Racing, Jeremy Clements. Starting 25th, driving the number 38, a 28, RSS Racing Ford for RSS Racing, Kyle Sieg. Starting 24th, driving the number 27, Celsia Chevrolet for Colleague Racing, Jeb Burton. Starting 23rd, driving the number 78, Ticket Smarter Chevrolet for BJ McLeod Motorsports, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 22nd, driving the number 45, Circle Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing, Raja Karuth. Starting 21st, driving the number 91, Use Your Melon Drive Sober Chevrolet for DGM Racing, Ross Chastain. Starting 20th, driving the number 39, Syap's Ford for RSS Racing, Ryan Sieg. Starting 19th, driving the number 31, Capital City Towing Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing, Parker Retzloff. Starting 18th, driving the number 25, AM Technical Solutions Ford for AM Racing, Brett Moffitt. Starting 17th, driving the number 24, Toyota Outfitters Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing, Corey Heim. Starting 16th, driving the number 2, Wheelan Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, Sheldon Creed and Hi Bartow. Oh, having fun with the emojis, I see. Starting 15th, driving the number 98, Monster Energy Ford for Stuart Haas Racing, Riley Herbst. Oops, lost my thing. Starting 14th, driving the number 10, LA Golf Chevrolet Bush. Starting 13th, driving the number 48, Spiked Light Cooler Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing, Parker Kligerman. Starting 12th, Driving the number 17, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. For Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson. Starting 11th, driving the number 18, TMC Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Sammy Smith. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 16, Quick Tire Products Inc. Chevrolet. For Colleague Racing, Chandler Smith. Starting 9th, driving the number 21, Bennett Transportation Chevrolet. For Richard Childress Racing, Austin Hill. Starting 8th, driving the number 9, Menards Clearview Cabinetry Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Brandon Jones. Starting 7th, driving the number 8, Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boat Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Josh Berry. Starting 6th, driving the number 11, Circle Chevrolet. For Colleague Racing, Daniel Hemrick. Starting 5th, driving the number 1, Accelerate Pros Talent Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Sam Mayer. Starting 4th, driving the number 00, Haas Automation Ford. For Stuart Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Starting 3rd, driving the number 7, Hellman Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Starting 2nd, driving the number 19, Sport Clips Haircuts Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin. And on pole, driving the number 20, Pye Barker Fire and Safety Toyota. With a time of 29.804 seconds, a speed of 164.998 miles per hour. For Joe Gibbs Racing, John Hunter Nemechek. And that is your starting grid for today's Sport Clips VFW Help a Hero 200. Sport Clips Haircuts VFW Help a Hero 200.
It is going to be one heck of a race.
I sure hope so. The last 2 races have had amazing finishes. Team also just got a new track president. I believe is Josh Harris. Sam Mayer, the only driver in the top 10 who has to go to the back today, presumably for unapproved adjustments.
I noticed in the lineups a few cars have been given to the rear.
Yep, usually for guys for unapproved adjustments. I believe Sammy Smith was also in that group.
Indeed.
Something also worth noting, I believe, no, not I believe. Carson Hocevar was originally going to be in this race with Spire Motorsports, but he's forgone that because he is taking over the 42 for the next 3 races for Legacy Motor Club in the Cup Series. My current theory is that he's going to Colleague Racing next year in the Cup Series in the number 31 to replace Justin Haley. Come, my friends think that's ludicrous. I'm sticking with it.
Saying the number 2 is a car to watch.
Throwback weekend, but there are a few here that are playing throwback weekend, and that is Alpha Prime, their paint schemes. On the left there, John Andretti in that 43. On the right, Adam Petty in the 45 as far as the throwbacks. Let's bring in Kyle.
Ooh.
It looks like Petty Enterprises is well represented here, Kyle.
Yes, it is. And listen, I showed my
What's the ooh for?
He thought they were our race cars, that we were bringing
The 43 and the 45 cuts
Yes.
throwback.
Yes,
Big
40,
screen.
number 43 is going back to John Andretti with that awesome Cheerios car. And the 45 is going back to Adam Petty.
pulling for those 2 cars today.
And or Kyle, but it'll always be Adam's scheme.
And they do have a lot of fans that will be cheering.
Man, it's making me go for Cheerios.
Yep, I got some Cheerios, but I know the car will not come close to winning. So
I don't think the car is going to be either at this point. But my goodness, this track is very, wow, steep.
it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's very difficult too.
I don't expect to see pit stops in 1 or 2, but
It looks like if you are trying to race this, keep the high. If you want to not want to wreck your tires, stay low.
Yeah, but actually, typically, I want to say the inverse is sometimes tends to be true. The more you wear out your tires, the harder it is to run the bottom.
Indeed.
Can you be calm at Darlington?
You know, I think the great ones are. I think that's the key, is the challenges are real, but they're the same for all of them. And I think the best drivers here at this track have accepted that. And what they're feeling is uncomfortable.
Just listen to the 7 there for me. Just listen to the 7 radio or turn this drive. Keep calm, drive, and don't lose your head.
Yep.
Especially at this track.
Absolutely. All right, lights are off the pace cars. Once they come back around the starting line, the race will commence. Showing off the playoff grid, Riley Herbst, who at one point was second in points, is now 13th. Of course, that was way in the first quarter of the season that he was in second in points. He's had a series of horrendous races. He's minus 20 to Parker Kligerman. And I mean,
can we get
the 98 is a better car than the 48 by my own internal rankings, so that's not very impressive.
True.
But
well, this race determines.
It's an indictment of Herbst's ability, of Herbst.
Well, this determines what we're going to do.
Yep. Well, the greatest thing about being at a track, they're going to play music to hype it up, and as soon as the cars rev up, it shuts off, and they get going. As they round turn 4, we got a really good crowd, it looks, in the main stands. As they come down the front stretch, it'll be 147 laps on the 1.366 mile oval. We're green at Darlington. Don Nemechek pulling out. Here comes Allgaier to the bottom, trying to get around Denny Hamlin right at the start. Not going to get there. Ooh. Denny Hamlin shuts the door, and that's an Allgaier, but let's call Custer by in the process.
This track, I have to admit, is going to be, well, interesting to say the least. It looks like the best way to get a good overtake in this track, sticking to the cack, keeping close. If you got that push, stay low.
It's all about the turns. You have the tire ability. You carve down to the bottom, try to sweep through. But famously, this track is said to have 1.5 grooves because of just how difficult the track is to pass on make a pass without even trying to bump into somebody. Here's Riley Herbst trying to make a move on the bottom of Kligerman. He made it side by side. Didn't complete the pass, but he's hanging there. But he pulls back in. Remember, that's the car that he has to beat today. And there's Corey Heim right behind the two of them. And that Sam Hunt Racing Toyota, the second Toyota team in the series. Behind them, further back, we see Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed. Worth noting, again, CMRRoofing.com, not on the sides of the 39 car. They are still in court. So sponsorship money's probably low at the moment.
It feels like you're playing
lawsuits are not fun, obviously.
No. Nope. But it also feels like you're playing the NASCAR game where you go into 0 to hero, where you have no sponsors.
Yeah. Well, they have some sponsorships. Obviously, SciAps. Usually the sponsorship of CJ McLaughlin. But lately, the team that he was supposed to be driving for, they took his sponsorship money, put it on their own cars, and then he didn't run the race, which is kind of hilarious. Ooh, car sideways off of 2. We got Jones, we got Hill, Austin Hill, we got Kyle Busch and Chandler Smith, almost 3 wide. And Kyle Busch trying to pass 2 cars in 1 corner. He makes it past Chandler Smith, but the momentum on the high side will push the 16 past his teammate. At least put him side by side.
Are they worried about points today? Listen to a spotter right before the race started.
Here on the end of the regular season until it goes to the playoffs. The 2 is up by 60, the 98 is out by 20, the 48 is in by 20.
Right. Thinking back to last year, to talk about Austin Hill, his teammate Sheldon Creed did not make the playoffs. Right now, Creed's got a very good cushion. I believe he's outpointed both Hemrick and Kligerman. So it's a very good scenario for the 2. But the 98 is going to be very desperate. Here we see Josh Berry, Daniel Hemrick. That is the fight for 5th place, but look who's behind. It's Kyle Larson, one of the four Cup drivers. Ooh. Wow. 8 got really sideways. Here comes the 17 behind the 8. Trying to give him a little push past that 11. He'll get by. And the 17 will just scurry on by in the inside lane past the 11. Let's take a look at this again. 8 car was down on the bottom. Ooh, the 11 got sideways, and the 8 got sideways simultaneously. They hit each other, but like rear quarter panel to rear quarter panel. Fender.
Rear to rear, basically.
Yeah. Like anal lingus.
It looks like the bottom of the racetrack is not rubbered in. It looks like those cars are going to slide.
Yeah, because they're running at the top is where it's going to get rubbered in, because that's where the majority of the cars run. And Larson makes the pass for P5.
I noticed that there was not a 17 in this championship.
Because it's a part-time car.
Oh.
Yeah, but Larson is a Cup driver. The team only runs the car for its Cup drivers like one or two per races per year per driver. Because usually on the road courses, but Larson also does Darlington. You see, Larson does so good at tracks like Darlington and Homestead. He can run right along the side of the track, along the side of the turn, without hitting the wall. He runs it so close. It's something. Noah Gregson was great at this before he got canned. Tyler Reddick is very good at this, but it ensures you can rip around the track at lightning speed. And right now, Larson is running faster, is the fastest car on the track. Second is Denny Hamlin, who is in third. But it's quite an ability. Anyway, we got a commercial now. It's a 45-lap stage to start things off. Hi, Bart. So, let's see. Let me check my stream because I can see that you said something. I just can't see what it was. All right, what did he say? I have to listen to Lady Wore Black. I'll be back. All right. Yeah, Lady in Black, the good old name for this track. Ready for Monza tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun.
I hope so.
With
last year was boring.
Sainz actually getting pole.
Yep. The folks
which was a shock. You always know Max Verstappen being pole all the time, but that Ferrari has gotten upgrades.
Wait, Sainz also led practice in FP2 and FP3.
The good news is we've been told by some breaking news did recently happen today, which was the Mercedes the teammates of Mercedes of Russell and Hamilton have renewed their contracts till 2025.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, I think they are the best duo in terms of average. If you take the two of them together, I think they're the best duo. Though I think Ferrari and McLaren are also up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my opinion of Checo has gone down a lot. I didn't expect him to struggle as much as he has.
But then again, the Red Bulls have finally really figured out the key.
Oh, we got a caution. Is that Parker Retzlaff from the 31? Or is it Sammy Smith? It's Sammy Smith, excuse me. Sammy Smith in the 18. He had to start in the back.
Well, it didn't hurt his chances, now did it?
Let's see what happened. Spun. Ooh, a car behind him. It's Carruth. Roger Carruth. No, never mind. He didn't even touch him. Like he got loose off turn 4 and spun off, and then he hit the wall. That's the next question. I know he had his tires replaced, but let's see. Did he hit the wall? Oh, hard impact on the left front. Though, amazingly, the nose looks okay.
The car just went from underneath him. No tap. Looked good. Little kiss on the bumper, but it wasn't that bad. Doesn't look like it's bent in to cause any tire damage. But the 18 looks like it's wobbling a little bit. Like maybe a little bit of a steering issue here.
Maybe. I mean, you'd be able to tell if because actually either he'd say it on the radio or the car would be all fucked.
No, he's just warming up his tires a little bit.
It looks like there was an article on Formula One with 10 races left in the 2023 calendar. Some cars are also pitting. ESPN's networks were averaging 1.24 million viewers this season, down from last year's 1.3 million, which is a record high in America. However, that's largely due to the F1Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix suffering a 24% drop in viewership. Several other races have shown slight increases. Sources have pointed out that those figures do not include viewership from F1 streaming servers, which counts as America as its largest market. Okay, so... I mean, okay, it hasn't dropped precipitously, but F1 has plateaued. So...
Of course, because what makes it difficult with F1 is because of the whole...
It's so boring.
The Max Verstappen show, really.
It is. Like, F1 made a video on the channel, the unofficial Max Verstappen podcast, which is just the cool down room. Nobody wants to watch someone win over and over again. Well, not like that.
True.
Or at least...
Well, it is true.
You mean you can have a competitive series without it just being one person? I mean,
to be honest, I don't care who keeps winning. All I care about is just seeing the other teams catching up.
Me too. God damn. Like, I don't care.
That's all I care about. I don't care about winners.
I just want to see a Red Bull lose because I've been running a blog. Like, no one reads it, but I hate having to keep finding a Red Bull picture. It's so annoying. Give me Ferrari or something.
I mean, to be honest, if we look, well, this is the lineup for the F1 for the tomorrow's race. We've got Carlos Sainz, then Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Russell, Perez, Alex Albon, and that Williams.
Yep.
Putting a fantastic performance on there.
Yes.
Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, Liam Lawson being up in 12th. That's probably his highest so far.
It is. Well, he's run 2 races.
Which is really good.
The number 40 Alpha Tower.
Just underneath him is Nico Hülkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, which, by the way, Alfa Romeos are running a special livery there. Logan Sargent, who is American, not Canadian, in 15th. Yeah. Followed by Zhou Guan Yu.
Yep.
Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen, and Stroll, which the biggest shocks had to be Gasly, Ocon, and Stroll being down.
To be fair, Stroll had basically no practice, considering, Dragovich drove the car in practice, and then he had a problem in FP2. Alpine's shit the bed. Mars Ghost, I know he's not dead, but you get my point. Anyway, cars are lined back up for the restart. Pace car now pulling off. We made it 10% of the way through the race before the first caution. Let's get him going. Through the restart zone, we are green, and Nemechek gets a blinding restart because he's already way ahead of the rest of the field going into 1. Also, Larson restarted on the inside lane, and he's gotten up to 3rd as a result.
That 20 car seems to be
3
on
wide behind. It looks like they bounced off each other between Allgaier, Hill, and Hemrick.
Oof, yeah.
And wow. Holy crap. They're like going all over the place. Allgaier gets by the cars for 4th. Josh Berry pushing him, trying to get to 5th alongside Hemrick.
That 20 car has taken what I like to call the Max Verstappen fuel, it looks like.
Yep.
Sprinting away.
Yep. Yeah, this is the second time.
My goodness,
Daniel,
3-1.
This is the second time the 11 has gotten loose.
I think
Like
that
that.
car is a little bit too low on the wedge, I think. Oh, it could be. Oh, a little tap.
I mean, no, I mean, he
I
got
think 21
loose. He got
did
loose
give
before
11 a
that,
tap.
I think.
I thought he was spun out. I'm watching it out the window straight.
I think what happened with the with the 11, Henrik,
Yeah.
was a little tap on number 21, which is Hill,
Yeah.
with causing that little spin. But
Nemechek-
looks like everyone's in good.
Yeah.
So
Nemechek
free.
might have sprinted away at the start, but Cole Custer is coming back at him. And Larson is only about half a second behind. Larson's ability to run the top. So incredible.
It's like the bottom of the track seems to be the slowest right now.
Yeah, well, the highest is, you always want to go high for this track because it's just faster. It's what they started doing. It was there to scrub off speed, but they started running up there because it was just faster. I mean, you can see, like, when the 00 runs, he's slightly off the wall. The 11 is right on the wall. And right behind these three, the 17 is on the wall. And right behind the three cars who are battling up front, or at least now, there's a bit of separation now. But you can see in 4th place, it's Denny Hamlin in that 19. Okay, they didn't run the wall in that turn.
Earlier this year, he was driving the 10 car for Collie. Earlier this year, won stage 1. Battled hard with Nemechek.
You can see it a little more here. Ooh, 17's trying to set up a pass, but not close enough to make that work.
I think the 17 is looking to pass. I'm guessing he's going to wait till the next track.
Yep.
Racing in this race. We've got Larson, Hamlin, Kyle Busch.
Oh, looks like he
That
might
was
have
a
a run.
beautiful
Here he
line
goes,
for
here he
17.
goes, to the
Holy
inside.
moly.
Goes to 17. He slides back up, got a little loose. And apparently the number 9 also hit
Oh
the...
my goodness, 19 out of nowhere.
Ooh, it looks like the 9 might have hit the wall. Let's see this again. Woo! He hit the 24. And, the 24 hit the wall as a result of the 9 slipping up. Corey Heim running a couple races this year for Sam Hunt Racing. And that's not something you want to have happen.
No, especially during the opening of the
I
racing.
mean, it's like, third-tier driver running a few races in the second tier. Ooh, and Larson, they didn't show it, but Larson is now past the 00. The 19 catching up to this battle for second, third, fourth. Hope we got a replay on that.
19 is starting to attack the 00.
Yep, there he is. Oh, so close. These cars are so loose today.
It's either this track must be quite cold, or they're running very cold tires.
Well, they don't have tire warmers.
Then the track must be quite cold then.
I don't know. I mean, but hotter tracks are slicker. So.
I don't know. But it looks like these cars going loosey-goosey in the corners.
Number
No
19,
reason.
Denny Hamlin has passed Cole Custer for P3. Corey Heim now pitting as a result of his impact on the wall, courtesy of Brandon Jones. He is now ranked as 37th, as there's another car that fell off the lead lap, probably due to mechanical failure. It's Timmy Hill for MBM Motorsports. Typical. This team has struggled way harder than any of their previous years. I mean, once a midfield team, they're in like they're one step above. They're one step above not qualifying for anything because they've qualified for only a couple races they've attempted. It's just, man, it's just sad. They were running 2 cars for most of last year, and now they struggle to get one in the show.
Looks like the 17's really trying to pick it up now, trying to catch up with 20.
Yep.
Nemechek.
Showing
Larson is
Nemechek
driving
hit the
by well.
wall. Looks like Nemechek scraped the wall a bit.
Ooh,
You're gonna see it eventually on your feed.
I see it again. It's a little tap, just a little tap.
It's not. It's more than a little tap.
Ooh,
I think it's great experience though, Kim. For Nemechek racing with Larson, I just think
All right, and these are the top two running right now are the two who were the two drivers that were 1 and 2 at near the end of the spring race before the collision on the final lap sent the 20 into the inside wall right before the finish line.
I think that little script on the wall is going to happen. We're going to see that a lot in these drivers.
Of course, at least 3 drivers have hit the wall in some way today already. Actually, so I was wrong. The driver that went on that down was not Timmy Hill. It was Kyle Weatherman in the 4, which sucks because Kyle Weatherman's a great driver, but JD Motorsports, a team that just 2 years ago was running 4 cars per race in the midfield to back of the field. Now, I mean, the 4 cars failed to qualify multiple times this year. Weatherman's a great driver, but these cars suck. If you look at his teammate, Brendan Poole, he's running 29th. We're now 20% of the way through the race on lap 30. Seeing the battle for the 7th spot, Josh Berry, Daniel Hemrick.
Oh my goodness, 11!
Yeah. There you go. She's trying
Beautiful
to pass
pass for the 11.
Makes the pass on the inside. 11 to 7th place. Looks like Kyle Busch is not too far behind them. Also, this is a bit ago, but Riley Herbst did pass Parker Kligerman, so I got a bit of a few, that's already sets him up for a stage point, which he'll need to try and pass the 48 on points. Only 2 more races left in the regular season for him to do that.
It's my 5-second copy. Discover 5-hour energy.
Kligerman just had a really.
This is a status bar. This is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents. What does it mean to slide into someone's DM?
Looks like the 98 and the 10 looks like they're having a small little battle on track.
As a team,
Oh god.
get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean they're talking about fruit.
Oh my god, it's an adult ad.
Okay, do you really think we need 40
Oh goodness.
fun dinner at Pam's? No.
I'm like,
Children are watching this.
Sorry,
Hi.
you know the Progressive commercial. I don't know. Do you ever see the Progressive commercial where it's like adult turning into your parents?
No, that's never played in the UK.
Yeah, it's making fun of boomers or whatnot. But it's so they ask you like cringeworthy questions. It was like, what does it mean to slide into someone's DMs?
Ooh.
The last line of the commercial was, just because it's a fruit emoji.
Oh wait.
Just because it's a fruit emoji doesn't mean they're talking about
Oh.
fruit. Ooh. Anyway, good battle right now. Oh, the 8 and 10
Enemy.
touch.
Holy moly! The 10 is riding that bottom lane quickly.
Yep. Another.
But now he's
driver.
attacking by the 98.
He got the pass, and here, the 98 trying to make the pass on the 8 car. He slides up into 9th place. That's another point that he can put in the bank.
Currently, he's got Kligerman at 12. So with 12 to go, there's some more points
That 8 car looks like it's
Struggling.
not itself, really.
Let's see this again. It was. Ooh. That contact off the turn.
on the exit of 4 and just got into the side of Barry.
Boom.
Talking to Barry, listening to Barry's radio, it sounds like he's not very comfortable either as he's fading back to the pack, struggling with loose bounce as well.
And he got a big pass by Chandler Smith as well.
Even the guy leading the race is not happy with something about the car.
Denny Hamlin passed Kyle Larson for 2nd place. Also, I should also mention.
Marty, what you got on that? Boy, Junior, that's the 4th spot. Josh Berry.
That 8 seems to be going backwards right now. My
Indeed.
goodness, what is happening to that 8 car?
It's just not handling well.
He's been overtaken again. It's weaving the corners.
Another
Something
car about
must
to
be
pass
wrong
him.
in that car.
11th. A few more cars about to pass him. Brett Moffitt trying to find a way on the inside, and Parker Kligerman's not far behind him.
It's so loose on entry that it's really
And it looks like we may have the pass going through for the 25 on the 8.
Yep, he just made it now.
There he goes.
And here comes the 48.
Yeah, that 8 car needs to be checked. I think something's really bad happening over it. It's having a problem with its engine.
And even then, here's the 9, his teammate, the one who sucked most of the season.
Oh, goodness gracious, what happened here?
What, 92 slow?
The 7 touched the wall.
I didn't, wait, what? How far ahead of you, how far ahead of me are you? And I'm watching on a TV. How are you that far ahead of me? I didn't even hear that.
It just recently happened.
Oh.
Like 10 seconds ago.
Well, he's in 4th, so he's fine.
And the 0 is really trying to catch up a little bit.
Agreed. He's only a couple tenths ahead of the double 0. The 19 is hauling. He was a second behind a few laps ago. Now he's within 4. We got 7 laps to go on the stage.
We know that Josh Berry in the 8 not happy with his car. Dave, what about the 98?
That 48 car looks absolutely splendid.
Slim?
That paint scheme.
Huh?
The paint scheme of the 48.
Ah, yeah, it's a nice looking car.
It's like a lovely orange and white.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's a alcoholic drink sponsor.
The playoff bubble is the most we need to keep an eye on.
Kligerman Herbst is the big one. Yeah.
Yeah. If the 98 can get back up into a very high points position, he is 9th.
Well, as of now, Herbst will get a couple stage points, while Kligerman won't. Herbst will get 2 points at the end of the stage if he continues running in 9th place.
Kligerman needs to get a move on in that 48.
Yeah.
That 8 car looks absolutely upset for some reason.
Back to 14th, and his teammate, who started in the back, is closing in on him. Yeah, Brett Moffitt pit for tires during. Oh, Chandler Smith a little loose, almost like he hit the wall. But the 16 and the 25 have both caught on the 98. If either can pass him, they're going to deny him those valuable points.
The 98 got a little bump there on the 16.
Yeah.
Little bump push.
98 sweeps down the block, the 98.
Did Kligerman pit?
No.
Or is he
the 11 is the only other car I think that pit. But you see, his tires are only 13 laps newer, but he's climbed up to. See how far he's climbed up to. Here comes Chandler Smith to the inside of the 98, going for a 9th position. Oh, flat tire, blown. The whole right front fender is gone. And I think he's on the back stretch, so he's got a long way to go. Caution is out.
Damn. Must have a little rub. Oh, his whole side's been ripped, so
yeah.
Either the tire got a little rub and exploded, but
Saying that's going to end the stage. Yeah, it will. Chandler Smith did get the pass of the 98, so he takes the position. Herbst will only get 1 stage point. So that will bring his margin down to minus 19.
Nemechek has taken the stage with Hamilton, with Hamlin, Larson in the top 3.
Allgaier, Custer finished the top 5. Then for the rest of the top 10, it's Austin Hill, Daniel Hemrick, Kyle Busch, Chandler Smith, and Riley Herbst. Of course, Hamlin, Larson, and Busch will not earn stage points because they do not run in the full time in the series.
Kligerman is in 12th right now.
Right.
Really needs to get into this race with this caution now.
The good news,
could get back into this race.
the good news is that he had the points advantage coming in. He can afford us to be a little off, but not.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
That tire just let go.
Yeah, tires blowing tires are nasty. That is a fact of life.
It's just ruined. Now they're looking for tape, and you can see. Is that burning?
What?
Like
Burning?
looks like something was burning on that car in the 92. The bit.
Friction, maybe.
Just smoke flying. Oh, it's blooming somewhere.
Also, while we're doing this, why don't we look at the cars that have been lapped? Josh Williams, we saw, is the car on pit road. He's in last place, trying to work on that car. Corey Heim, who was hit the wall earlier. Kyle Weatherman in the 4. Sammy Smith in the 18 after his collision. Timmy Hill in the 66, or Patrick Emerling in the 35, and the car that will get the free pass to the 0-2 of Blaine Perkins.
Perkins gets the lucky dog there.
Yeah, 0-2 gets the lucky dog.
Do you think the 92 can their pit crew on the 92 get that fixed quickly?
They got I think 6 or 7 minutes.
Maybe have a real good conversation and make these good adjustments as we see the circle on board right here in the 45 of Caruth. In front of the 24 had an issue. We saw the 90.
Those cars must be boiling in there.
The what?
The cars must be boiling inside.
They are. They routinely
With this
hit
hit.
above 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Which I'm not going to convert that to Celsius right away until I... Whoa, my lighting is getting all fucked up. There we go.
So Nemechek wins stage 1. But there were a lot of cars that were a handful in that first stage.
There's a stage checker
Sammy Smith and Hemrick
with yellow. There you go. If I was the T Crews right here, I need to figure out, do we need to adjust this wedge to stop the sliding? But lose a bit of time.
There's a couple of things that you have to deal with. If the car is overall loose, you got to do something major. But otherwise, the dilemma is if you adjust it one way, you might help yourself on one side of the track, but hurt yourself on the other because it's asymmetrical.
That's what I'm saying. It's difficult.
Be part of something greater.
Back in my day, we didn't have all these types of fancy chicken.
Pretty sure you have buffalo wings and fried chicken.
Well, we didn't have garlic farm or sweet bourbon barbecue.
And he had to walk uphill both ways.
This, I think we're going to have what we like to call the stage pit off.
Say that again? I'm sorry.
It feels like we're going to have the stage pit cycle soon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it looks like they're trying to deal with homelessness at this rate with these advertisements.
All right. Hopefully that'll. All right.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR.
Listen, I don't drive. But Coca-Cola, I drink.
It's a game changer. Grandstands are full and they're about to
The congestion of pit lanes. Here we go.
John Hunter Nemechek, your stage 1 winner. Top left, he went from a little free to really free. A especially the accident of
Let's see who takes 2, who takes 4. Let's see.
Goodyear tires as well. The chassis adjustment. You see Justin Allgaier top right. He said, "I am on top of the racetrack. I slide the fronts and shear the rears." He asked Jim Coleman, the crew chief, to go back on the adjustment they made for qualifying. Dave.
Cole Custer said his car was unbearable tight after 20 laps. They promised that the adjustments, both air and chassis, will make
Looks like a lot of teams are going for 4 tires.
Well, yes, because this track eats away your tires like Cookie Monster does the oatmeal raisin. Ooh, winner of pit road is Austin Hill. 4-tire pit stop, gained 5 positions. What a fantastic pit stop. Riley Herbst gained another 4. That'll be crucial for him.
They both drop a spot. They'll come out second and third after those pit stops.
The biggest loser looks like it's Omegan, the number 7, losing 5 spots in that pit lane there.
Say that again? I'm sorry. I missed a lot of stuff.
I said the 7 lost 5 spots in that pit cycle.
That was not pretty. Yeah.
Biggest loss so far.
I believe the 11 lost 3 spots as well.
The official car of NASCAR.
Waiting for, say goodbye to my heart tonight. Oh, oh, I want some more. Oh, oh.
By the way, I have to admit something off track here. If you watch wrestling,
I don't watch
my
wrestling.
goodness, that was something awesome.
I don't watch wrestling. It's because I don't watch scripted events. That's not fun.
No worries.
Registry won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take
Alright, I see Bardo quoting song lyrics. Let me check my stats for the stream real quick. What are we at? Up 2 subs. Thank you very much for that. And we already hit the view goal. Thank you guys, rock.
You can find us in big cities and small towns across the U.S. Our focus is to always support the people who live and work.
Oh yeah, 13
because
right
you
there.
call these communities home, and we do too. PNC Bank.
You know what, a melty grilled cheese sounds so good, but so does a bacon burger with creamy peppercorn ranch. And you couldn't possibly choose, cause burritos don't work too good when tummy empty. Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Ranch grilled cheese burger deal for $3.99.
By the way, I don't know if you heard about this, but NASCAR is teaming up with Netflix for a series on their playoffs.
Lovely.
It'll come out next year, early next year. So, if it works as well as Drive to Survive, I'd be a happy guy. If it works, though, not if it's only if it works, not if they start They shouldn't have to manufacture anything, hopefully, because NASCAR on its own has more drama than any other motorsport I've ever seen, on and off the track. Well, besides maybe the IndyCar ongoing lawsuit between McLaren, Ganassi, and Alex Palou, which is just hilarious in its own right.
My goodness, how close are they to pit lane with that commentary booth?
They're right. They're on pit lane. They're right on the exit. I've seen it myself. Actually,
These
no.
guys are
In
gonna
this case, it's
diff
right by
after
the
this.
start-finish line. But yeah, it's right on pit road.
Just imagine you're doing this and you're just getting deafened by this roaring sound of the engines.
All right, pace cars rolling off.
Wait, they get air conditioning? Goddamn!
Here we go. I don't know if they get air conditioning. You know, no, wait, they have shade. That works. Here we go, green at Darlington. Justin Hill did not get a great restart. Oh, almost. Oh, it's 3 wide. Oh, Nemechek cycles back to the front. Cole Custer takes back second. Oh,
The
what a
17
terrible
takes
start
back his spot. What's wrong?
You can start on the
Yeah,
inside lane.
terrible,
The 21,
terrible start.
No, the 21 had a horrendous restart, and it fucked up the entire inside lane. Then again, he also
That 16 is just dropping back.
Actually, yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, he's
Oof.
yeah.
Austin Hill still holding on to it, running that lower line with those pressure tires.
Austin Hill always just
All right.
shows up, no matter what the racetrack we're at. He's gonna be there at the end of these races.
Oh my goodness! Further back, there's a free wide.
Yep.
Oh
it's
my
still going
goodness!
right now. The 9, the 31, and the 8.
That 17 is hauling to get back into the top 2.
Indeed, his next obstacle is the other Cup driver in the top 5. I think he got it.
Parker Red Sox in 31 are still challenging Barry for the spot. We see Sheldon Creed in the 2 also coming into the picture.
This is a race like no tomorrow.
Yep, we can see that again.
21 gets the overtake
21
on the double O.
21 takes back the position from the 00.
Maybe not the great restart that he was hoping for, but now he takes over second spot from Custer in his 21.
This is what happens when you go on the website.
On the website.
You go way ahead.
Yeah. 17 looking for a move on the 00 now. Oh.
Woo. I think the 17 needs to just stay behind the 00.
Whoa.
You can see
78
plenty
goes way
from
out of
far.
the bottom. Sam Mayer going to get past it. Oh, wait. The 78 have a problem. Caution.
Yeah, 17 did. Oh.
78. Looks like it was the problem.
78, yeah.
The Ticket Smarter Chevrolet. How fitting. Looks like the car has dude wipes on its behind.
I think he hit the wall. Can we see that replay?
Let's see. Yeah, here we go. We saw next to the... There's a 07, the 1, and the 18 around him. Oh. Oh, ho! You got the Honda with the 1 sent him into the wall. Wow.
I'm not sure if Alfredo didn't know if he was there, or maybe he just needed all the racetrack, right? This is a
Also, what the hell is that 26 car? Oh, 26 and a 45. That's Kaz Grala and Raja Karuth as well.
There's actually some debris on the track right now.
I would assume I would assume that was why there was a caution. Well, considering the car, the 40, the 78 kept going straight like there ain't no thing. Also, there's Caruth taking a drink out of his bottle.
It's not, well, at least he has a bottle. Not like Kimmy when he had the...
I need
when
the
they were
drink.
saying, can I get a drink?
Yep, I need that drink.
There's no drink, Kimmy. No drink. Drink is broken.
Was that with Lotus or Ferrari?
Ferrari.
All right. Let's see.
I know it was Ferrari because he was the one who was there.
The car with a drawing by Ricky Hendrick on a chalkboard the night before he died in the 2400 car plane crash. Wow.
Sales event. Get 4,000 retail consumer cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 1500.
It doesn't look like the debris is actually on the racing line. It just looks like it's on like the the inner part of the track.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay.
If you get what I'm trying to say.
I think so, yeah.
If you still have symptoms after
So it isn't going to hinder the drivers at all. I'm guessing they're just slowing down to pick it up when the cars finish going ground.
Say that again. I know I've been saying that a lot, but say that again.
Oh, there was a crew van, crew chief van, just strolling around on the outer wall.
Oh, on the outside. Wait, like on the outside of the track or the out or the.
Oh, on the track, but like on the outside. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's the same. I don't know. Maybe it's the officials trying to find the debris. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there was no debris, and he just they were trigger happy considering they saw a car go sideways into the wall.
No, there's
never mind.
It's not as big.
There was debris in the front stretch.
Yeah, the front stretch area.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was saying. It was like on the inner part of the pit lot, the pit lane wall.
Yeah.
Just on the track, pit side. On the track near the pit wall.
All right. Must have been
There's some debris.
NASCAR Xfinity Series regular season will come to a close. It's a cut race at Kansas Speedway. The last chance to.
Yep, the regular season finale for the Xfinity Series on NBC, where the Cup race is on USA, which kind of sucks when you think about it. The one car on pit road, they gotta fix the car after the contact. Listen, there's a tire that's stuck.
You see that left front fender on Sam Mayer's machine broken. They're checking to make sure the tire's not cut. There also was a little bit of right front damage.
They're taping the left front fender of the car, of the one.
That, and I think they're just checking to see if the tire has been rubbing.
Yeah, well, there's no lettering on that Goodyear.
Hopefully, gladly there's no headlights on these cars.
Yeah, well, they don't need them because the track's always lit.
Track's always lit.
Thank you, Cars 1, for that wonderful line.
Yeah. They really wish they could. It's interesting to know that, this in NASCAR, you have to have a limit of 6 pit crews on track.
Six crew members, 5 on the ground at 5 pit help servicing the car at one time.
Look at it when the race is over. I mean, you're not going to give up track position to mess with it.
Ooh.
What?
The car is stumbling for the 17.
Oh, that's not good. All right, let's see. Hill, no,
not good. That's not good. But if he's able to get this car up in this lane, and up this high, then I'll say keep driving at this rate. I would say,
yeah.
Could be something minor. Could be something electrical. Could be something electrical, really.
Maybe.
HendrickCars.com.
During the year, and Kyle Larson behind the wheel today.
And everyone knows that, right? When you talk to Kyle or Greg Ives or the crew members, they know how special this scheme is. So, you may look at the entry blank and it'll say HendrickCars.com entry for Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson driving, right? Xfinity Series race. But it's way more than that for the organization. So everyone understands that when Mr. Hendrick agrees to put that scheme on the racetrack, he wants a full Hendrick Motorsports effort. It's more than just laps for Larson. That might be the end goal, but he'd love to see it.
It's true.
2x2 once again as Nemechek and Austin Hill are up front. Hill will be on the outside, Nemechek on the inside for this restart.
All right, here we go. Green again at Darlington. Nemechek, another great restart.
The 00. I don't know what's going on right now, but it seems like the bottom lane gets really bad. Oh my goodness, what just happened?
They restarted. That's what happened. A little bit of 3 wide.
I meant 3 wide to 3 and 4. Woo.
Nemechek trying to find a move on Austin Hill. Oh, sorry. Larson trying to find a move on Austin Hill.
This race is going to be absolutely wild.
It's already been wild.
Mm-hmm.
And we still got a good 60% of it to go.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to get even wilder.
Yep.
This rate.
Got a little gap there in between the 9. And that gap closes. So Jeff Burton stuck on the inside now as the 8 of Josh Berry holds the spot he wants.
Yeah, Jeff knows he needs to make a big move right here. He's going to drive way down in the corner. Trying to clear Josh Berry. If not, that 9 car is car's going to be right on him. You can see how slow Jim hit by driving in so deep. And now you got to turn right and get in front of that 8 car.
I hope the spoiler actually sees that. Very.
Here's the 19 and double. Oh, so 19 and 00 battling for third, and here comes Justin Allgaier to join the mix.
Aren't the 0 is the 0 and 19 teammates or something? Because their paint schemes look close.
They're all different teams.
Damn.
Similar
Their paint schemes look too close to each other.
One's Sport Clips and one's Haas Automation. Both of them are red and
Yeah,
white.
and that's 7 goes.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who are colorblind, the 7 does not look like the 19 or the 00. And so now he's passed. Trying to pass Hamlin, not clear though. Ooh, he got it.
The track, you can see it right there off turn 2. You see it a little bit in 3 and 4. It's definitely more prominent in turn 1 and 2. How dark the track is going to get, right? So here they are in the middle of 3 and 4. You see the shadows off the wall, but
00 is complaining about the handling at the moment, saying the adjustments are still making the car too tight.
Ooh.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Bowser?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like Darlington. Anyway, let me say that right now. The 7 is battling now for that position, and he barely clears and takes 4th away.
That 00 is not that like. Custard is not happy with that car right now. It's too tight for him, apparently. Maybe something they should have not touched, but well,
now
they touched it.
They can turn it back next pit stop.
Mm-hmm. They gotta keep going for another what? Another 20+ laps.
Yep.
So hopefully he doesn't lose 2 minutes.
Sideways off of 4. Kept it going. That was a major correction he had, that was a definite, decent correction he had to make off that turn.
And there goes the 10 on the 11.
And makes that pass. That's for 11th position.
Hill is really catching up with Nemechek right now. Only 0.5 seconds behind. Larson has lost touch with the 2, but seeing if they can get back.
this young man, right, started running some trucks, and now he's in the Xfinity Series and continues to build the program. Yeah, and the hardest part is finding the performance and balancing the budget with performance on the racetrack. You've got X amount of dollars to spend. How to spend it to go fast, right? Your team's going to come to you.
Sorry, what?
Are going to say, hey, here's 5 things we need to go quicker. Well, you got to choose 2. Choosing the right 2 to move forward and get that program going forward is key, and they're doing that.
Short experience behind the wheel and in the managerial area as far as ownership goes as well. How about the 10 and 11?
As they run together, teammates for college racing, Kyle Busch in the 10 says, I really haven't got the feel I like yet today. The front is tight, the rear is loose, but he is making progress forward. After all, he's Kyle Busch. And Daniel Hemrick on that last restart, trying to take care of those tires at the beginning. He was reminded of that by his team. Daniel told me this morning, he said one of the things that we had a real problem with, as he gets back by Kyle, was the tires falling off quicker, I think, than my competitors. So he tried to take
just coming back. Looks like they're seeing the 10 and 11 again. And it looks like they are switching places.
Yep, 11 takes back P11.
Do you think the 10 and 11 are going to be working together, trying to catch up with the 31?
I'm pretty speechless, and that's his concern. The longer run, that's really where the 8 car fell off. Josh Berry earlier saying, worst car I've ever driven in my life. Some frustrations at Darlington today for a man who once finished 2nd here at this racetrack.
Yeah, Marty, so difficult to hear the disgust really in his voice, and we haven't even got to the halfway point of this race. There's still time.
All right, yeah, we'll hit halfway.
It looks like the 8.
They'll hit halfway under commercial.
Here's some straight talk for you. Use your loved ones to
Well,
save money on wireless. So
they did just go on the radio talking to his crew chief, I think, or spotter, saying he doesn't know how to adjust the car. It looks like it's not good, but then good at the same time.
You talking about the 00?
No, the 8 car.
Okay, yeah. He's back in 14th position. Oh, so Cole Custer.
He was just on the radio talking about it.
P6 behind Denny Hamlin. You see, like this camera view, you can see just the different lines drivers are picking entering the turn. Really nice visual. Some going low, some riding the wall, some going in the middle. Let's see. All right, we're back.
Tracks has the latest race and event information from all of your favorite tracks. There's NASCAR Tracks in the App Store to download for free. Out front, John.
Oh, there's a good that camera view, seeing the cockpit and how close they get to the out of the wall is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. It's one of the most skilled things you can do. Any racing series, running on the absolute limit, like that. Lap after lap. You can't lose focus even for a second. It's an incredible risk versus reward.
I have to admit, this 20 car, having a little brush of the wall, has not lost any speed, any of its complete competitiveness. My goodness, this 20 is flying. And there's an overtake, 9 to 24.
Yep, 24 on the 9. A car that hit the wall earlier. The 24, actually, it's not... Wait, oh, did the 24 get back on the lead lap?
Looks like it. Oh my goodness, that looks like a little bump and run. My goodness. Yes, the 24 is on the lead lap.
This is where I think that experience, even as experienced as Allgaier is, you talk about cup drivers that
Looks like the 7 and the 19 are battling right now. And there goes the pass.
All right.
For fourth.
19 passing the 7 car. 10 laps to go in the stage. And we're past the halfway point.
Could this be Nuricek's second win stage, too?
Second win. He's won 5 races this year. Oh, second
Sorry.
stage win.
Will he win stage 2? Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, okay. I took me a moment to get it.
And he didn't really want to talk about it because he didn't want nobody else to find out about the gains that it could provide. And Larson now runs that line a little bit. We've seen that earlier today.
You'd be amazed how many crew chiefs or drivers will tell us, hey man, that was a really good point. Please don't put it out anymore. Just let's not talk about that. Whether it's the way a car looks on the racetrack or anything else.
Got a nice battle for the lead. Shaping up now. 21 slowly has reeled in at 20.
All the way to the bottom of the racetrack, drives deep into the corner, but then just stays on the bottom. And you would think on corner exit that would hurt him, but it's not. He's gaining more on corner entry than he's losing on corner exit. Does the same thing in 1 and 2. Watch how low he runs. Just completely has changed. He's doing the exact opposite of John Hunter.
Oh my goodness, it looks like the 21 has figured out his car right now, using the bottom lane to be his, well, strength really at this point, isn't it?
Now Austin Hill said, I'm going to show you something different. The spotter just gave Nemechek information. He shouted up his entry. And then Austin did something different, but it didn't work for Austin. So now Austin's going to have to say, all right, I tried something different. It didn't work. I'm going to go back to what I was using to make gains. Marty.
And I love what Andy Street, the crew chief for Austin Hill, told him a little while ago with about 10 laps left in the stage, or 15 laps left in the stage. He said, 15 to go in the stage. If you have anything in the tank, now's the time to find it. And Austin Hill then turned it on. And it's hard to believe, but RCR has never won an Xfinity race here at Darlington. They have 8 Cup wins here at Darlington. Over all the years, they've never won an Xfinity race. Austin Hill trying to change that today.
As he's pushing harder to try to get to the lead. Car creeping into the conversation here, and that's the 17 of Larson's just behind Hill.
Well, they just caught up to lap traffic. Here we go.
What we're going to see next is the 21 of Hill and Larson for second.
Surprisingly, we're hearing that Kyle Larson still thinks there's an issue with that motor, but he's not losing ground.
Has the 17 actually caught back up?
To have a little bit of an issue in power, it would be on this racetrack with older tires. It doesn't seem to be affecting the car too much. It's able to make the speed down the straightaway.
If he's, I just noticed Bowser Jr. Like, he's saying he's got the 17 that Larson thinks he's got a problem with his engine, right?
Huh?
But it looks like he's just gaining time over and over again, if you know what I mean.
The 20?
The 17, Larson.
Yeah. I bet.
He
Yeah.
keeps saying there's an engine problem, but it looks like he's just gaining it all the time. So either the engine is just giving him false readings, or he's just trying to throw people off. We don't know. Battle of the 10th is keying up as... What is that? 48? Yeah, the 48 overtook the 11.
48 minus 11 car passes 48. 48 trying to cross over. 2 laps to go in the stage. Is the 48 going to fall out of the stage points?
Oh! Oh, no. The 48 did kiss the wall.
And he did get past. He's out of the top 10. Herbst is in position to gain 2 stage points. Well, another 2.
We see now only separated by 15.
Looks like the 7 is about to overtake the 00. And he does it.
Ooh, man,
The 7 overtakes the 00.
That was a decent hit. Well, the double zero was he was ahead of the double zero already. It just means he held him off.
My apologies.
John Hunter Nemechek
A car looks like he's gonna sweep the stages.
down. Hill's running 32nd. But out of turn 4.
By half a second, he's gonna take the second stage win of the day. Nemechek sweeps the stages. Hill second, Larson third, Hamlin fourth, Allgaier fifth, Custer sixth, Chandler Smith seventh, eighth goes to Riley Herbst. No, Parker Retzloff. Ninth is Riley Herbst, and 10th is Daniel Hemrick.
That 20 car is having a field day out here, isn't he? Nemechek is gonna try. Hopefully, we see Nemechek actually winning this. His car is literally flying today.
20 is flying today?
The 20 car.
Yes, I agree.
I think he might win this race if he keeps this car going and have a good pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to thank America's #1 motorcycling.
Okay, Larson seems going to change the carburetor during the next caution. Larson is stirred, but doesn't think he can win with the engine stumbling. Graham Rahal won the pole for the IndyCar race of Portland. Meanwhile, we get a nice commercial.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's the IndyCar, isn't it, for you guys?
Yes.
That's going to be some fun.
There's the 17 team. They're changing the carburetor in the car.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for that car to get that fixed.
John Hunter Nemechek reported to his team. It fired off tight, then got just a little bit free. You see him top left. It's going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel. Justin Allgaier top right. He said, I was way too tight during that run. Could not get up against the wall like I wanted to. You see the adjustment there. It is going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires in addition to that adjustment.
After a disastrous Daytona, Riley Herbst trying to come back. Comes in 8th on this pit stop. They will make an adjustment for a car that is tight going into the corner and snapping loose, Marty.
Well, 5 on the last stop for Austin Hill's group and the 21 team. We'll see what they can do on this stop. Austin said the last adjustment helped, but I still have to be very careful with the throttle. Here comes the 20 car down pit road, drag race off pit road.
Ooh, Hill wins the race on pit road. Nemechek, Hamlin, Custer, Chandler Smith, Herbst, Hemrick, Retzloff, Berry, Heim.
Once again, making up that front row. We'll see if Austin Hill can have a better restart than he's had in the past 2. And that's the restart of stage 3.
It looks like the top 10 all actually gained spots.
Yep.
My goodness. Hope there was no one speeding.
so easy, all you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Just straight up great cars. Right from your phone to your driveway. Go to vroom.com and pick your favorite. Oh yeah, she digs it. Buy your car on vroom.com. Vroom. Get in.
Pesky leaks? Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal Spray seals out water, air, and moisture. Stops and prevents leaks indoors, outdoors, and virtually anywhere you need. Available in a full line of sealant products.
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. They put their names on arenas, we put ours on my lower back. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. And if this were one of their ads, they'd end it here with a happy customer. So we'll end ours with an angry goat. Oh, I got the angry goat.
Introducing new buttermilk biscuits in sweet and savory flavors, so everyone can have their perfect biscuit. Or add one on the side. Get a breakfast biscuit sandwich with a side for just $7 for a limited time.
It's NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing from Darlington, the Sport Clips VFW 200. So off of pit road, it was Austin Hill who got the top spot, but there was issues on pit road that are affecting the guys trying to make the playoffs.
Well, it starts with the 7 of Allgaier. He's in the playoffs, but the right side goes pretty good. The left side, the Jack Man goes over. It looks like he misses the stall, or the Jack stall. Might miss it twice. Finally gets it where it needs to be. He was running 5th, comes off pit road. He's about 12th now. You see a pat on the back. And then the 48, you were mentioning this, where cars trying to make the playoffs, just a very slow right side for the 48. He was running 11th. Now he sits 20th on the racetrack.
What happened to the 7's pit stop? Oh, the Jetman. Oh no.
Steve Patrick, you and the crew spent extra time on pit road. What did you find?
We had a loose left rear. We thought it was the right rear, but it's the left rear. We put some pack in the front because we were worried about the back, but we got plenty of time. We'll get back up there. We'll be.
I remember that wall contact, Steve. That's what got that started.
So listen, if that comment by the crew chief, you're trying to digest it, welcome to Darlington. We had a loose wheel. We thought it was the right. It was the left. We put the packer in front. That's to raise the car. I mean, we up here, me specifically, I make it sound simple because from the booth, it's pretty calm up here. We don't have all that chaos. That was a great reminder for me that what all these crew chiefs are dealing with. You have a driver who is absolutely mad. You have a car that doesn't drive as good as you want. You have engineers making suggestions. There's just a lot of input coming your way, and you're trying to factor that. And now the 48, you know, he sits 19th, and if you look at the points, right, he's only 4 points to the good. So Kligerman holds a 4-point gap over the 98.
51 laps to go. The final stage about to
get
underway. Austin Hill and Nemechek. It's been a dominant race up to this point.
After this, we're going to have
There we go.
50 laps.
Ready again.
52 laps.
Is that another bad restart for the 21? It was a little loose, but this time he's able to actually keep it in the gas a little more. But the 20 is going to slide right on by, and Denny Hamlin side by side with the 21. And he's going to take second, probably through turn screen 4.
A push from Custer there into turn 3.
It is going to be tough on this outside in this 19 car. Here comes Custer now through. This is going to lose a couple spots.
That 20 just doesn't seem to not want to slow down. It's like a rocket out there.
So in the end, you know, looking at a must-win situation, was having an okay day. This is going to make the final stage.
So if this is making the joke, but I'm getting flashbacks of goddamn Verstappen winning too much.
At least Nemechek's wins are more strung out.
True, that is actually true.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen, so.
Today, John Henry Nemechek grabbing as many as you can. Finishing first in both stages. Riley Herbst's got 3, very important, as he's fighting for that final 12th playoff spot.
This is a tough spot right here for the driver, Steve, because you want to push as hard as you can. 49 laps to go. This thing could go green the whole way. And you got to be a little bit careful to save a little bit of tire so if it does go that whole time. But if you get saved too much, they drive away from you. So this is where a driver has to believe in himself and have real discipline.
You have to have real discipline, and I think this is where a driver could use a little help from on top of the pit boxes. We see Sam Mayer working to the outside of the 48 of Parker Clearman, and just, you know, help you with your perspective, Jeff, is what I mean. Right? You only know what you see out the window, out the rear glass. I can maybe paint a picture of where we are versus the rest of the field.
Ooh, 19 getting into the 1.
Woo!
The 48 car of Clearman kind of did a little bit of a slide job, and Sam Mayer was...
Clearman's got a lot of ground to make up. He lost a good amount of ground to the 98 on pit road. He's in 17th. The 98's in 5th.
Oh, God, what the heck?
And the battle's heating up front. The 19 closing in on the 20.
You see the battle for the lead getting a little bit tighter up there between the...
What was the one thinking? So I just watched the one do some kamikaze dive on these jars. Like, what is going on?
Some adjustments that are helping this race car be able to compete, be able to close the gap to Nemechek and the cleaner air. I mean, I know that's just a couple positions better, but it makes a bit of a difference. Every position
Or not. Let's see.
forward helps this car drive a lot better in a place like this where...
You think Hamilton might go for the can get this overtake in 46 laps?
We might have to set it. Oh, caution.
On the front stretch, the 28...
Oh, Kyle Sieg and Jeremy Clements around.
Possibly some contact. Maybe some of these
28
cars.
driving away. So is 51.
Well, it's not like the big one. Can they actually be the big one in this? I wonder.
Yeah, spun off together right off. Did they hit the wall? They both. Okay, the 51 missed the wall. 28 hit it.
Ooh. Pretty much too many cars, you know. Try to go for the overtake, but too much happens. No.
Say that again? Sorry.
I was saying he went for a challenge, but a little bit.
Yeah, fucked it up.
Yeah, it looked like he just tried to get the 51 tried to get past, but then it just went off and just drove into the other car a little bit. Oh, advertisements. How the...
Ashley's Labor Day mattress sale is going on now. Get 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable base sets, or up to $900 on select purple and Beauty Rest Black adjustable base sets. Only at Ashley.
Some days, I don't have time to slow down. So sipping on coffee just isn't an option. That's when I turn to 5-Hour Energy. It's my 5-second coffee.
All right.
Let's go. Bye.
just wait and wait and wait. Well, next week, Kansas. It's one of my favorite tracks. It's super wide. Banking's pretty good. It's just, and the spring race is one of the best races in probably the last decade, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Some cars did pit as well.
Why not?
Hill, Hamlin, Nemechek, Custer, Herbst, Hemrick, Chandler Smith, Berry, Chastain, Busch. Also, I should mention, drivers only get 5 sets of tires. So this is the people who just pit are on set number 4 or 5. Also,
I am spinning the tires every time.
I don't know, yeah, 21 is fucked up every single restart. So also,
Indeed.
Short race, final stage, only 57 laps. So when Marty says only 6 laps with tires in the Cup race, for sure you got a lot of tires. But Xfinity, you normally don't have any extra. They still had 2 sets of tires. So even with this pit stop, they still have a set of stickers left with 42 to go. I understand we don't have this every week. There's a lot of different reasons that goes into that rule, but I do love that there's a few races a year that force these crew chiefs to kind of, this is outside their box to have to make these decisions. Marty's a 17, the hood up once again.
Trying once again, Kyle Larson went back out there. They made 3 stops before
5-17's back on pit road.
They could not get it fixed, and now there goes the field.
That engine must be really not working well.
Shit.
Decided to come back down because it was still stumbling on the racetrack, but now Kyle Larson going down a lap here.
Well, there goes it was my pick to win. That sucks.
The carburetor stumbling, especially off turn 2. That's been the biggest issue, and they cannot get it solved here on the 17.
KB, DJ, you guys on the Peacock pit box. Only 40 laps to go. Is it going to be a calm 40 laps or a chaotic 40 laps?
So 9 cars stayed out, most of them shitty ones.
I mean, these guys are all up on the wheel,
Yeah.
sideways, backwards, and the words of the great Ray Melton, High, Wide, and Hanson in the championship group, trying to make something happen. I don't see that changing, and the finishes that we've had the last couple of races down here should prove that also.
Yeah, and one of the best ever at this racetrack, Denny Hamlin, is getting ready to put a lot of pressure on everybody because I foresee him taking the lead here and then everybody else trying to overdrive their cars to see if they can get by Denny.
And we'll see if the cars that decided to stay out, which are the top 9 right now, with Retzlaff, Corey Heim, Allgaier.
So we're going to take a slippery, narrow racetrack, and we are going to make it pure chaos at the front, because now the cars that not only have had the fastest cars all day, now they have fresh tires. In 6 laps, that's basically a second of tire fall off. Now we're going to put them behind some of these drivers. Corey Heim has had an up and down day, and they got the free wave round earlier and a set of tires put on. I've actually been pretty impressed with both the speed of the 24 and the 31. Now the real question is, can you kind of get out there and get clear? Because we know the 21 of Hill, the 19 of Hamlin, they are for sure coming. So it's a question of how long and how clean. You see right here, you mentioned it, right? 8, 9 cars stayed out. So Hill, Hamlin, Nemechek, the first 3 on tires.
Corey Heim's going to be on the outside in the 24, and Carlos Retzlaff will be on the inside in that 31.
Pretty interesting. Like, what lane do you pick? And that's what's very difficult. And I just watched. So a lot of them decided, hey, we think the bottom is going to roll better here. So a lot of guys gave up some rows to pick the bottom with the choose. That Riley Herbst in that black car pulled up 4 or 5 rows to get where he is. But most of the guys on the inside are thinking the outside is going to be pretty slow here. But a lot of those cars,
All right, prepare for mayhem.
so it actually was an advantage to the 21 to 19. They moved forward about 3 positions with some.
It's going to be wild. A lot of the cars, 4 of the cars in the top 10 aren't great.
Everybody in that line on the outside is going to be slow on this restart for Herbst.
We just got to keep an eye on the.
Here we go. Corey Heim got a good restart. way better than the outside lane. Retzloff trying to make a move back on the inside to get a spot back he lost. Doesn't work. Austin Hill already up to P5. We're going to zoom past everybody.
Hill making those tires work as now he's fighting for the second spot.
Wow, up to third. Denny Hamlin right behind him, though. Making a move on the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Ooh! Contact. A little bit more contact. 7 soars its ended sailing and right up there. And Nemechek also on the hunt.
There's a lot of questionable things going on that restart over here. NASCAR was clear and good.
I'm guessing Riley Herbst and that 98 crew, they're saying, okay, good.
Yeah, they were going to keep going. Three wide, but I don't know who it was in front of them was running kind of an odd lane, so I could see both sides of the argument. That looked on.
Here comes the 21. He takes the lead.
And that's, I think, what saved him. Austin Hill up front is able to get by that 31 of Parker Retzloff.
And Denny Hamlin trying to hunt him down too.
Well, you keep talking about the 98 and wondering if he broke the law or not. Well, the rule is you have to stay in line until you get to the
And sadly, I gotta get going, my friend. Sorry about this.
Sorry, what?
I gotta get going, unfortunately.
All right. I got you. Thanks for chilling.
Yeah, sorry, my friend.
It's all right.
That's cool. All right, I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
higher than everyone else, but that's a bumper strike call right there. 98, in my opinion, caught a break.
Yeah, I think he caught a big break there. It looked pretty bad. Passing to the inside before the start finish line.
Cusker going by Allgaier. And again, Allgaier stayed out. So the fresher tires are definitely paying off now.
So Steve,
This is another caution. And the 17 car is getting wheeled into the garage. Fuck my life.
Well, what they're hoping for now is run about 5 or 6 more laps and then catch a yellow, so they can come down and put tires on. I think the leaders might come again, but they're going to cycle to the front. I mean, Retzlaff currently in third is better track position than he had. So, you know, if we run another 5 or 6 laps and the caution comes out, they're going to come put tires on as well.
Sammy Smith starting to fall back.
Getting a shove from 26 of Kaz Gralla. Again, the fight for those final points. Final playoff spot between Kligerman and Herbst.
1921 duking it out now up front.
Right now, Parker Kligerman in
Let's see. Hamlin looking low. Trying to see if he can find the right path.
lower than Austin Hill, but he does that on a normal basis. But sometimes Junior runs that high line, but a lot of times he runs lower. He and Kevin Harvick both sometimes run lower than everybody else through there, and that helps him in practice get the car set up so that he can try to make these passes.
Now runs a little higher to that
He
turn.
went to the bottom. 19, Hamlin saw that, and he went to the top.
I talked to Danny this week about this anyway for this call and run the Xfinity Series, and he told me that last year, corner 1 in practice, he hit the fence. He just was too aggressive. So I'm not surprised to see him come on late. He said he's going to take a very different approach, take a deep breath, run some laps of practice, qualify the best he can, and use the entire race to get used to this car that drives much different than his Cup car with different type steering, different sidewall tires. You add that to the fact that the crew chief on this 19 car, right, Jason Ratcliffe has 57 wins with 7 different drivers. So you give him a couple pit stops to adjust on it, and he's going to continue to make it better. And I think the total of that is what's making this 19 car surge here at the end.
the 21 of Austin Hill seems to be running different lines. Is he playing a game of chess here with Denny Hamlin?
I think he's just a hard car to pass no matter where we're going to race at. And he's a He's a great little race car driver. I think in just the last year, he's added so much to his bag of tricks and his effort on the racetrack, and it matches the effort that he gets on pit road from his team and from the race team, Richard Childers. So when they put him in position, right, they've gotten him a lot of track position today. He goes out there and fights to keep it. He does everything he can, throwing blocks, keeping the driver behind him guessing on where he's going to go to try to maintain this lead.
Under 29 laps to go in this race.
All right, and the 19 still trying to take down the 21.
Attention Walmart shoppers, here's some straight talk for you. Use your loved ones to save money on wireless. So, you ready to commit to 2 lines to save cash? Have you ever saved your parents anything? Now, congratulations on your future savings. What's important in life? Family and saving money, right? And not necessarily in that order.
More lines mean more savings with Straight Talk. Just $25 a line for unlimited data, all on nationwide 5G. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Like, Hamlin has been glued to the back of the 21.
Potts handles the driving.
Let's see. No. Oh.
Store your things until
Look,
you're
he's
ready,
looking through the
and
turn.
to your new home. Across town,
They're also going to be side by side as they come off. 3 and 4.
moving and storage team.
And here he comes. He's got a nose ahead now.
So sipping on coffee just isn't an option. That's when I turn to 5-hour energy.
Still side by side, but Austin Hill is not letting him get away.
Let's go. 5-hour energy.
He takes it back.
Around here, we like to keep things simple and honest.
Sure do. That's why at Progressive we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than ours, so you can choose what's best for your family.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but not with AutoQuote Explorer.
You need help again?
No.
So join us and taste why Progressive is the name people trust. Sorry, are we talking about apples now or insurance? Why is that funny? This is where it all starts.
Ooh, 21 might have hit the wall there.
Darlington. Here, the walls can talk. And folks, they're gonna have their say. So, you want to be a NASCAR champion?
Oh my god, 21. A spirited defense as we now have 25 laps to go.
The NASCAR playoffs begin at Darlington on USA.
Hill trying to hold off. Denny Hamlin.
It's actually pretty impressive so far.
Ever been able to do it, but right now Hill has fought off that 19. 2 and 3 times the 19 has been up beside Austin Hill. He's not been able to complete the pass, and Hill holding on.
Oh man. 24 to go.
Great job of
This is a race.
Hold him off. He's changed his line. He's giving Denny some different looks. Now up the racetrack, giving Denny the bottom of the racetrack. Sometimes he's giving Denny the top. Denny has a big run right here.
See if he tries to slide job into 3. He's going to stay behind the 21. Can Denny be saving his tires at all by doing this, or is he fighting for everything he can get?
Well, it looks like the 21's moving around.
Oh, 19 now pulling side by side again. Here they go down the front stretch. Will the 21 keep it with him through the turn? No. 19 makes the pass.
I think Denny drives away.
Yeah, no shit.
Race car took his time, really patient on making this pass. You never really saw him slip the back of that.
Good battle though.
Anytime during this pass, super respectful. Racing Austin Hill, an Xfinity regular. He could have driven into one and used him up. Did not do that. Passed him very clean. And I think that's what a Cup driver should do when they come Xfinity racing. You should give those guys a little more respect.
And to answer your question, Rick, I don't think the 19 was saving. I think to what the two drivers just said, I think this is what made him so good at this racetrack is he knew that overdriving the limit wasn't going to help him complete that pass. It was to fill up Austin Hill's mirror, which he did every corner, every lap. And to be honest, guys, I don't even see a mistake out of the 21. Like in the end, Denny just found his way by.
So the 19 out in front now, and into the first 4 laps that the 19 has led. Let's go through the field. We'll start with Kim.
And Denny Hamlin out front, he told us during Countdown to Green he was going to be respectful of the full-time Xfinity Series drivers, but he wasn't going to give up a win. And while he said there's no benefit to this race,
from Derek Nealon, the spotter for Austin Hill, even telling him the logo into turn 3, where Denny Hamlin was letting off and also turning into the corner. Hill trying to get RCR's first ever win in the Xfinity Series here at Darlington. They reminded him a moment ago after the pass happened, hey, remember, we're the ones who have the long run speed. Let's use it, Jim.
Jonathan Nemechek in the 3rd position after leading 98 laps today. And while they do want a win, they would also settle for a solid weekend. The team told me they just need to right the ship before the playoffs. So a podium finish looking good for Jonathan Nemechek, Dave.
Cole Custer not able to accomplish one of their chief goals today, that being playoff points. Exhibit A, he came into this race 20 points in playoff points behind Jonathan Nemechek. Had 1/3 of that amount. They didn't get any in stage 1 or 2. Nemechek took 2 more, and it doesn't look like he did 5 for the win. Even
Agreed.
If it's a strong run, Marty, he needed more.
Hey, let's give a tip of the cap to Taylor Moyer and Josh Berry and Junior Pollard at the start of the race. So much complaining about how the 8-car was handling in the first stage and really second stage of this race, but it has come to life here. 19 to go. Josh Berry sits in 5th, looking at a top 5 here at Darlington.
Don't know if Riley Herbst would say his car came to life, Marty, but it has been a strong effort for them today. He's gotten it down to single digits. You see Herbst there, the first car in the red to the first car up in the green, Parker Kligerman. Just 9 points now separate them. Riley Herbst trying to make a comeback as they get down to the last 2 races before the playoffs, Marty.
A lot of credit goes to Chandler Smith today and was really his first ever Xfinity race here at Darlington. Why? Well, because in the May race here, they got in a crash very early in the race. Did not get very many laps. Chandler Smith has kept it clean all day long, having an impressive run right now in 7th, Kim.
And how about Parker Redsloff running in the 8th position? They got track position by staying out during the last caution. Although he's dropped spots, he has maintained a top 10 position, and that's what he was looking for this weekend. Because if we rewind to the spring, his debut here at Darlington, he had top 10 speed, was running in the top 10 during stage 1 before an incident in stage 2. So the goal today was a top 10. That would be a win for this race team.
Spent some time with Parker in the garage yesterday. I'm not sure there's a nicer person. Just like smile from ear to ear, excited for the opportunity week in, week out to drive this race car. And I think it's a great fit. Jordan Anderson, I believe, puts everything back into this race team, and I think Parker behind the wheel gives Jordan Anderson this race team everything he has. But look at that car; it's clean as the.
Oh, and Ryan Sieg spins. Caution.
As we see Ryan Sieg has spun in the
Well, just like his brother.
And Steve, you know these guys are coming for tires.
If you haven't seen it, you better.
And a couple cars are going to be out of tires. Potentially, I think.
The crew's getting ready. We have seen Austin Hill win the race off pit road many times. He just has not been able to stay up front. Take a look at the spin.
All right, Ryan Sieg.
Ryan Sieg in the 39.
Oh, loses it to the turn, but no damage to the car.
That's basically what happens. I mean, every 8-car we see, I mean, you take a highlight reel with every 7 corners because everyone is basically on the edge. The 39 just crossed over that edge just a little bit.
Austin Hill and his pit crew, they have been on fire all day long. Sitting there running second. Denny Hamlin just got by him. This is what they wanted. Can they execute just like they've done all day? Can they make it count right now and get him back in the lead? And if they do, it will be a very difficult pass for Hamlin to get back by him.
But remember, Austin Hill has struggled on restarts. We have not seen him be able to keep the rear tires locked into the track.
Yeah, but I mean, the pit crew has been strong on pit road. They got a chance to be able to retake control of this race on pit road if they do come out. A lot of teams do have tires. We're going to see a lot on pit road. Saw a couple people stay out that last time. That didn't really work very well in their favor.
Yeah, that was with only, 5 laps on the tires. Now they're going to have 24 or more, so.
Tyler stayed out. That wasn't good. Retzloff actually held on pretty well. He's back in. He's only went back to 8th, so that was about where he started. So that worked out pretty well for him.
You just need a good, clean pit stop. You want it to be fast, but you don't want any problems. We've seen some problems on pit road that have cost a lot of positions for teams today. You definitely don't want that on this stop. It'll end the day.
And once they open pit road, it will be very busy. There are 29 cars on the lead lap.
Well, that's going to take any issue you have on pit road. Remember, we keep talking about trying to win the race off pit road, but if you're the 98 or the 48, those cars in the bubble, and you have a hiccup here or an issue and lose time on pit road, you can lose 15 positions, 20 positions.
48 Parker Kligerman right now scored 13th. 98's Herbst 6th. And a long line of cars coming onto pit road, and they'll stop in front of Kim first.
And Denny Hamlin leading that charge, top left right there. He said he just got too loose towards the end of that run. It's going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires. And then as you look at John Hunter, top right there, he said, I'm way better in traffic, not tight anymore. Leave it alone. No changes for John Hunter, Dave.
Maybe Cole Custer can achieve his big goal for the day.
Nemechek faster than Hamlin on pit road.
Pressure and track bar adjustment on this car to make it better, Marty.
This should be good. The 21 team has gained
Let's see. Custer, slow pit stop. Let's see what Austin Hill gets. Was gonna get off first. It is Austin Hill, Nemechek, Hamlin, Herbst, Berry, Chandler Smith, Custer, Creed, Hemrick, Allgaier.
Austin Hill, he comes off pit road first. Nemechek and then Hamlin. It was really close this time.
Race report. Man, you're lucky. Watching live sports never used to be this easy. Now you can stream all your games like it's nothing.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about!
Running up and down that field looks tough.
It's a pitch.
Get way more into what you're into when you stream on the Xfinity 10G network.
Back in my day, we didn't have all these types of fancy chicken.
Pretty sure you have buffalo wings and fried chicken.
Well, we didn't have garlic farm or sweet burger barbecue.
And he had to walk uphill both ways.
And it snowed every time.
Yeah, right, Grandpa. You're from Miami.
Alright, we just wait and wait and wait.
For us, driving around is the only way we can get our baby to sleep. So when our windshield cracked, we can't. We needed it fixed right. We went to safelight.com. There's no one else we'd trust. Their experts replaced our windshield and recalibrated our car's advanced safety system. They focus on our safety, so we can focus on this little guy. Safe Life.
Repair, Safe Life, replace.
Right now, get a free foot long in Subway. Like the Subway cereal menu. Buy 1 foot long and a half, get 1 free for free. That's what I'm talking about. Order in the Subway app today.
Cops right here.
Busy day tomorrow. NTT IndyCar Racing at 3 o'clock on NBC and Peacock in Portland. Then, right back here at Darlington, we count down to green. And Cup Series playoff racing at 6 o'clock. That's right, the post-race show on USA and stream on Peacock. And after the checkered flag. And getting ready for the choose. Decide inside or outside.
I love the NBC theme.
21 of Austin Hill once again, fast pit working, great pit stall. Remember, the poll last week at Daytona allows that team to pit first this week on pit road. They choose pit stall 1. It's only 20 feet to the camera. So, I mean, you drop the jack, you barely have to get the car rolling. One of the shortest distance all year long, and the 21 of Austin Hill using it to their advantage as he'll choose the bottom for the restart.
Watching where everyone goes here, as there will be 10 laps to go to determine who the winner of this race will be. And guys, we've had great finishes. Last lap passes for the win.
It's very impressive racing. Right here, Tony Creed. He got up on the board and tried to ride it all the way around there. Ended up just destroying the car. And then earlier this year, the 20 John Hunter Nemechek gets into the inside of the team as well.
Can we anticipate another wild finish? As we have, you see, the most races with pass in the final 3 laps for the win comes either at Daytona or Darlington.
You wouldn't think that Darlington would be anywhere around the conversation with Daytona and Talladega, but here we are. And Austin Hill has struggled on restarts. He's talked about spinning the rear tires, and some of his team said roll a little more speed
to the restart zone. And I think that's great advice. Trying to be going faster so you don't shock the tires. And I've always found the inside lane is hard to get going here. Let's see what he can do.
Big for Riley Hurst.
All right, here we go.
Road 2. 10 laps remaining at Darlington.
Austin Hill, okay restart.
Austin Hill diving into turn 1.
But it's Nemechek on the high side who's going to get around him.
John Hunter Nemechek takes the lead away again.
Oh. Gonna contact, but Hill coming back on the inside.
See what he does when he gets into 3. Is he going to use him up? Slide up the racetrack. He does not.
Oh, who's going to slide? He's going to slide up. Oh, and he does.
In front, the 21 of Hill. 9 laps to go.
Hill back into the top position. Going for win number 5 of the year.
And he'll pull away now.
Big run for the 20 down the back straight.
Nemechek, yeah, he's hauling. Gonna try and make the pass here to the turns. He's going. Oh, 21's a little loose.
Xfinity Series. Fighting it out now.
Oh,
8 laps to go.
oh, there's throwing the block. Oh, Hill down low, blocking his ass off, trying anything, something. Bit of contact there. Oh man, this is good. I didn't notice the other. Oh, 19's caught up to the 20.
Side of John Hunter Nemechek.
Now those two cars are going to be fighting it off right here. Down the
20.
straightaway.
Oh.
Little side draft from Danny. That slows everything down. Hill driving away.
7 to go.
Just a lap ago, Nemechek was right in the back bumper with an opportunity to take the lead. Now, trying to
Desperately trying to fight his teammate. 19 to the inside of the 20. And he makes the pass. Hamlin now to second spot. And charging hard back towards... Oh! Kligerman spins! Oh, he's sideways.
Can he keep it off the wall?
Oh, we're still green, though.
Come out yet.
Go, go, go. There we go. Oh, come on.
Restart. He had driven up to 12. Restarted
God damn.
in 14th in that position, somewhere around there. And I'm not sure what happened, but this could be a huge point swing.
Yeah, Riley Hurst right now running in the 6th position, and that puts Parker Kligerman all the way back in 31st. So Herbst is going to be in front as they run.
Damn.
As far as the
Yeah,
playoffs
you
go.
blew a 20-point lead in one race.
He's by himself right here off into turn 3.
Sam Mayer.
Looks like there's going to be some
Damn.
contact. Sam Mayer gets into the back of him and turns him sideways. Parker drives it for all it's worth. That's frustrating. Yeah, you have to wonder.
See, earlier, El Bardo was talking more about the song about the lady in black in Darlington.
Before that, for Sam to go down in the corner and get in the back of him. Yeah, if you're Parker, if you're, like you said, they don't know what happened the lap before, but if you're Parker, you have to be upset. He came from 2 or 3 car lengths behind and made contact with you.
So now Parker Kligerman with under 5 laps to go.
Just so you know, the 48 is right, so good news.
That was the radio for the 98 of Herbst.
Yeah, but look, that's good information, but not all at the same time, because you got to stay aggressive here, Junior. The only way you're going to pick up spots and the only way you're going to maintain position is by pushing the issue here. It's going to be a restart with only a few laps left to go. To me, Riley Herbst has done a nice job all day long. I need you to stay like that. I need you to keep pushing. If you don't, you will get blown by. You can get wrecked by not being aggressive enough. So, yeah,
Car's pitting.
but Riley needs to understand what his role is here, and that is to not just drive in the corner easy. That's to go to try to pick up positions, Dave.
Parker, of course, not happy with Sam Mayer, and probably additionally because the car had come around so well. The pit stop ago, he was so happy with the way the car fired off, best it had been all day. The tires definitely flat spotted according to the driver. The scuffed or used tires that they're putting on, 7 or 8 laps on them. Parker will see how much time he can make up when he rejoins the race.
Yeah, so it's a double whammy, right? You lose your track position and also give up those fresh tires. Have to put some fresh used.
They're cooler though, Steve, right? I mean, you're putting on tires that have 7 laps on them or so, as Dave reported, but they have no heat in them. So they still have a good chance of firing off pretty good.
They do. Unfortunate for him, though, you know, with all the tires that the field has, they got like, you know, 5 or 6 laps on them. But for sure, they're better than, you know, some hot, worn-out tires.
Let's listen in to Sam Mayer's radio.
I tried to go high, but I wrecked both of us if I did that. I didn't know what to do. I have nothing right now. I feel so bad.
Well, I appreciate the description, but in the end, you know, Sam's responsible for his car, and if you're the 48, the only way you can see that is the guy ran you down from a couple car lengths back and got you in the bumper. You know, it's been a big year for Sam Mayer. He's gone to victory lane, but you know, those are the situations that Jeff. We talk about this a lot, right? This is the lead-in series to the series, right? This is where
Are they not? I guess maybe we are going to overtime.
Something he'll need to learn from.
Yeah, you see, he drives away from the 9 car, getting into the corner, and gains on the 48. So it wasn't like the 48 shifted early compared to the 9 behind the 1 car. So that was just
Now officially overtime.
He just shifted in the corner, and just once he got there, he didn't know what to do. And then he gets in the back of the 48, and Parker is the victim of Sam's mistake.
And I agree with his assessment that, hey, I didn't know what to do because you just can't switch lanes. It's really about the entry speed, right? He just kind of misjudged it and didn't have many options when he got there.
Parker Klickerman running in the 30th position right now, so he can make up those 7 points that he's down. But there are just only 3 laps to go, KP.
Yeah, look, Hill, Hamlin, Nemechek, and then we got to talk about Hertz and all these other. There is no telling what's going to happen these last few laps. We couldn't diagram this and lay it out.
No, you can't, but Austin Hill needs a best restart of the day for sure. I'm not going to say of his life, but of the day, because his pit crew has done a great job putting him in his position. Now it's up to him to try to finish this thing off.
It's okay to block these last 3 laps, guys. It's okay.
So, Jeff, the question is, if you're Hill, you mentioned the inside lane not being great for acceleration. Do you try the outside lane, or do you stick with the inside and hope you've learned enough?
I think he just feels like, you know, I'm just going to go with what I know. But to me, I think I'd like the outside. I just feel like you have a better opportunity with the outside. Now, with old hot tires, Austin has a distinct advantage because he knows when he's going to go.
Why are you going the inside?
You got to make that launch. You got to not spin the rear tires and kind of surprise him. Marty.
Meanwhile, Sheldon Creed is sitting in 9th. It has not been a good day, especially considering the expectations coming into the race for Creed, who really ran around 15th for much of the day. But Jeff Stankiewicz, his crew chief, reminded him before this restart, hey, it's been a good day. Listen.
Right now, you're having a very good point today. Gotta finish this off.
Very good points day. A lot of people are looking at points.
Well, you just don't, you know, he's plus 59 right now, and what I hear is, look, this should lock us in mathematically. Let's not, you know, make a huge mistake here, and then go to Kansas have another mistake. Let's just make sure we're in. And just remember, this restart. It's very important to talk about the rules, right? The leader gets the chance to accelerate first, but that's really it. Once he starts to go, if he spins the tires, if he doesn't go, Denny Hamlin can go. He can pass him to the start-finish line. All that is within the rules.
Barry can lock himself in based on points, but now.
All right, here we go. One more restart. Overtime at Darlington. Oh, 19, bad start. Or well, the 20 just pushing hard on him. And yeah, the 19 sails right on by. Wow. Oh. 21 trying it. Oh, not gonna work. Oh. 21 trying to hold on to position to 20, trying to work around him. Last lap at Darlington. 20 clears the 21. Does he have anything for his teammate? 21 tries the crossover. And it is all letting the 19 get away. The last race of the season where a Cup driver is allowed to race in. And it looks like he's going to be cruising right to the finish line. He's won here 5 times in the Xfinity Series. Got to make it 6 for career win number 18. Denny Hamlin wins at Darlington. Yay.
Sheldon Creed, a good points day in 8th. Riley Hurst, a great points day. Finishing
And Sheldon...
6th. Parker Kligerman, unofficially, will finish 24th. And we see Kligerman to the side of the 1 now.
Oh, Kligerman, Mayor, we have got beef, motherfuckers.
Let's keep the camera on ease. Yeah, that's good advice.
I can't wait to see this after pit road.
These guys, when they get out of the car, I know Parker will want to have a word with Sam.
I can't wait to see this happen. We hope. Let's get a fight. Hamlin doing his burnout. The second most all-time at Darlington was because Mark Martin has 8.
Received when he gets out of the car here in Darlington. Denny, on the Cup Series side, got into the back of Chase Elliott at Martinsville. That didn't go over well. Earlier this year at Richmond, Kyle Larson. Kim, what'd you think?
I don't know, let's ask the man himself. A 6-pack, 6 wins at Darlington in the Xfinity Series. It seems like a mixed bag. You got some boos, you got some cheers. What do you think?
Yeah, just proud to do this for Gordon Logan. Everyone at Sport Clips has been such a supporter of my career for such a long time. So thank you to Sport Clips and Cup of Hero. Appreciate everyone at Joe Gibbs Racing for the opportunity to let me come do one Xfinity race per year, and it's great to have a win.
When we talked earlier, you said it was a real walk in the park. These cars very hard to feel for you after being in the Cup car. How long did it take to find a rhythm?
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, I really needed some long runs, but I really didn't want to show everything that we had till the very end of the race there. So we really did a good job of maintaining what we had, and man, it's going to be cool to see that race play out, but still, it was a great win.
Congrats and get that checkered flag. Denny Hamlin's going to go.
The boos.
The boos in the crowd. Grab his checkered flag for his 6th win here at Darlington in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. He actually finds a Denny Hamlin fan and gives the checkered flag back to that fan.
Come on. There's got to be something.
Well, Denny Hamlin will now head to the Blue Oak Mortgage Victory Lane where he'll celebrate with his team. Have a little fun with the crowd there. Number 1, he said. That's what you mean. Number 1. Yes, he did. Got to win again.
All right, that's going to do it for today. Wish it wasn't Hamlin, but you know what? It is what it is. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Tomorrow is the Cookout Southern 500. I'll be there for that. BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.